This man hasn't showered in over a year because he hasn't had access to warm water. And this bathroom hasn't been cleaned in over 10 years. Not gonna lie, I've been doing this for over a year and a half, and I was still incredibly shocked when I walked into this home. It wasn't very cluttered like other houses, but it was the dirtiest house I've ever seen. The grime was everywhere. I was together with Rose Amsterdam, Colleen Cleans, and Clean Koala, and I have a huge pre-sale discount code that's almost over, so keep watching if you want to get that code. Well, it still lasts. And this is one of the longest videos I've ever made, if not the longest. I just had so much footage I didn't want to keep from you guys. So enjoy this video and let's dive into it. So as you can see, I started out with clearing out the trash, and for some reason I always start with the floor. I know it doesn't make any sense, but the floor was so grimy and I kept stepping into it and it was slippery, so I just started with that. Then I noticed that there was such a thick layer of calcium or hard water stains on the tiles that I stole Jacqueline's descaler and I emptied the whole bottle on the walls. But as you can see, it's working really well because the grime was coming off so easily. By the way, Jacqueline and Rose were cleaning downstairs in the kitchen and the toilet, so I didn't see them all day because I heard them laugh and having fun, and I was upstairs by myself and I had such FOMO. But you guys know how much I love to clean a bathroom, and when I saw this bathroom, I needed to clean it. Anyway, then it was time to bring out the big guns, as you know, Clean Koala. So they have a new multi-steamer, and right now they have a huge pre-sale discount code. It's called Multi100 on their website, and you get €100 off. But on top of that, you can use my discount code Yasmin10 for another 10% on top of the €100 discount. So that's a crazy discount if you ask me. This is only the second time that I'm using it, but I was like, this bathroom is perfect for the multi. Let's see if it's up for the challenge. The people at Clean Koala told me that this one is actually a lot stronger and the water reservoir is bigger and it doesn't stop while you're using it because it doesn't need to recharge. And they were right, because that pressure, holy moly, I think I got a hot steaming facial at the same time. Okay, but all jokes aside, I did notice immediately that this steamer has much more power than the handheld. And honestly, I checked the water reservoir like 3 times during this clean because I was like, it must be empty by now. And no, it was still full. I didn't have to add water once. And my favorite thing is actually that it comes on wheels, so I don't need to hold the water reservoir in my hand. So it's not that heavy, which is perfect if you're using it for a long period of time, like me. And the link to check out the steam cleaner or Clean Koala's website is in my bio. I always get so many comments saying that our cleans are staged, and that always makes me laugh so hard because please tell me, how can I stage something like this? You know how much time it would take to fill up an apartment with trash just to take it out again? Like, I know people find it hard to believe that there are people living in these kind of situations, but why the heck would we stage something like this? Anyway, that doesn't mean I'm not surprised when I enter these kinds of homes, especially in the Netherlands. Before I started doing this on TikTok, I didn't know that there was still people living like this in the Netherlands because we're such a well-developed country. We have so many resources and still people live like this. But in this particular situation, it was actually the local government that reached out to us because in the Netherlands, there is no budget for these extreme homes. So you can ask the local government for household help if you're in the situation of need. But if your home is in this extreme situation, the local government doesn't want to send their cleaners in a house like this, which I fully understand. But on the other hand, there is no budget from the local government for these kind of extreme situations. So these people are kind of stuck in this position because they want to get help, but they need a deep clean their house before they can get the household help. Anyway, that's where we show up. So we help these people for free to do a one-time deep clean so that after that they can reach out for like weekly or bi-weekly help from the local government. And in this particular situation, the homeowner already had some help in the form of a coach to help him with his finances and his house and to cook for himself, etc., etc. And they reached out to us to do a one-time deep clean so that they can ask for household help.
Boy, oh dat pusje. Wauw. Ik zou daar durven douchen.
Ja, echt?
Ik zeg altijd, als jij het hebt gedaan, dan durf ik het. Ik weet niet wat het is.
Ja,
Want jij, het glimt gewoon.
The girls came upstairs to check out my progress and they were super sweet, saying that they would actually take a shower in here. I still wouldn't. I'm very perfectionist, and today we were cleaning for I think another 9.5 hours or 10 hours, and I still wouldn't shower in here, especially the floor wasn't up to my standards. People kept walking in, I kept walking in and out in the rest of the house. The floor was still dirty, so I kept walking the dirt back into the bathroom, but oh well, sometimes you gotta accept the fact that it's 90% clean and not 100% clean. The homeowner was so excited though when he saw it. He started dancing in the bathroom, which was so sweet. We took a video. I'm not going to share it with you guys because I want to keep the homeowner anonymous, as you all know. But he was just incredibly sweet. He had a tough story. He's very ill. And he didn't have warm water for over a year. So I found a kettle in another room. And he said that he uses it to warm up the water and then wash himself with a washcloth and warm water. And I think that broke my heart. Nobody deserves that. This is like a basic right to have warm water. But his coach from the local government reassured us that there was a new boiler coming after we cleaned his house. So I really hope that this man can enjoy his house again after all this time. And you guys made it all the way to 6 minutes of this video. Thank you for watching, and here are the final results. And if you're interested in the multi from the Clean Koala, don't forget to use my code Yasmin10 for 10% discount on top of the discount they already have. Thanks for watching. See you for the next one.